Looked fantastic in the first half until the very end. You're able to sneak one by, cash it, and then the second half, the control kind of fell off the wheels a little bit in the possession. What is your take on today's game?
Mine was a little bit different in terms, but I thought the first half we started out very well. And scored the first goal and then created some chances. In the final third, we just didn't make that final pass. But I thought we put them under a lot of pressure in the beginning, and then basically like any game, when it's a one-goal game, you're a free kick away from conceding, and we need to improve a lot on our toughness in the box and not necessarily giving up fouls. You're going to get corner kicks and free kicks, but I feel like we need to compete more. And then obviously in the second goal in the second half, same thing where we had our marks, we just didn't get to the ball, and it's a little disappointing. But I'm disappointed for the staff who put a lot of time in, and for the guys. I think after we scored that first goal, the effort wasn't there. And I think that some guys at halftime felt a little bit sorry for themselves. We just need to kind of grow up a little bit. We're a young team. We have mostly freshmen and sophomores. They just need to kind of man up. And this will tell us a lot about our team come when we play McMurray on Saturday. But again, there's a few bright spots here and there. But I thought overall, after the halftime, I thought we started to work a lot harder. And part of it, when the game gets away from you, and their team is feeding off the energy of being in the game after that the first goal that they scored in the first half. So we just kind of need to not necessarily get back to the drawing board. And I guess the part I'm disappointed for the players is that we've actually played very good soccer and we competed against some outstanding teams. And today was a day for us to come out and put all that together. And I think that's the disappointing part, is that we just didn't play good, urgent soccer with a lot of energy, and that's something that we've done all year.
Coach, you talk about that tough schedule, and you're right, that schedule was no fluke. You guys played the #1 team in Fort Lewis, and then you held a clean sheet in that torrential downpour when you played Midwestern State. Off of those performances, and including today, you do believe that this squad, the chemistry is coming through, and they're looking good as they continue forward. What can they do in the attacking third to really finish this off? Should it be more long balls? Should it be more short passes into the box? What are you expecting them to execute?
Well, I think when we had our best chances, people that saw it at home, was when we combined in short balls and tried to run off the ball. And I feel like in the first half we didn't run as hard off the ball. And basically what happens then is that the person with the ball doesn't have as many options. And so I felt like when Carl Dezoten came in, the movement was very good. I thought John Kashik played a great game again, and he's been by far the most consistent player, and he's done a fantastic job over the last 5 games. And I'm very proud for him, and just disappointed that he hasn't had a better record in goal. But he's done a great job. But I think it's things we train at training and all that the guys just need to stick with. And I think some of the balls we played were longer footed balls to the back bar. We haven't really worked on that this year, but more like just the shorter passes. Staying on sides would help as well. So we're not going to go away from that offensive style. And we do have a very young team that needs to grow a little bit more into men out here playing this game, and I feel like they're up to it. And again, we'll see tomorrow how the training is, how their mental state is, and then against McMurray, every team in the conference is difficult to play against, and I'm sure they'll have a great team this year.
I know it's the first game against McMurray as a conference game. Is there anything that you can tell us about McMurray that you've seen on tape or read, or seen any scouting reports that you
No, I think they have a probably a more mature team. They have a lot of junior college transfers, English guys that I think put a lot of pizzazz with their language, and meaning that they really get a lot of energy into the team just by vocally saying, let's have some energy, and they say it in different ways. But I think they'll do a good job, and they'll be much more, I think, mature than they were last year. And I thought last year defensively they struggled a bit, just putting pressure on the ball, where they were 1s and 2s instead of like a full team. But I'm sure Paul Tate will have his team ready to go, and I'm sure with the result they'll be more inclined to come in to try to take one from us.
And Coach, I know this was a little